I never expected to find my marriage ending in a tangle of lies, but there I was, clutching my husband's journal after it tumbled from behind our bookshelf during a cleaning spree. The first page I opened to was filled with fevered handwriting, plans for a future without me. My hands shook as I read, but it wasn't the divorce talk that caught my breath, it was the way he wrote about my father. Not just admiration, but longing, secret meetings, and coded references that only made sense the more I read. Every dinner, every awkward glance across the table, suddenly rewrote themselves in my mind. I confronted him that night, heart hammering in my chest. He didn't deny it. He looked at me with something like relief, and told me he'd already worked out the settlement with my father, his lover. My father, who always insisted on family dinners, who called my husband his best friend. The betrayal made my skin crawl. I couldn't decide who I hated more in that moment. My mother, sitting silently at the kitchen table, just stared at her tea, eyes wet but unblinking. The next week blurred into angry texts, lawyers, and whispered fights behind closed doors. My husband moved out but left the diary behind, almost like he wanted me to keep reading. My father's calls went unanswered. My mother retreated into herself, avoiding me and him both. Family gatherings became war zones of silence. Every corner of our house felt poisoned, tainted by secrets I never asked to know. I started sleeping on the couch, unable to bear the emptiness of the bed. But it wasn't until I found myself rereading the diary, tracing his words about wanting to feel seen, that I realized something ugly inside me. I'd spent years ignoring the cracks, pretending everything was fine because I was scared of being alone. Maybe we all were, my husband, my father, even my mother. The real betrayal was how we all kept pretending. When the papers finally came, I signed them with a shaking hand, knowing that the mess wasn't just theirs. It was mine, too.